Good afternoon, doctoral students in cohort 3. This is Dr. Cheryl Lampe, and I wish you would call me Cher. And I'm coming to you from the kitchen at the Lampe home in Huntington Beach. And you can see my big dog, Pumpkin. Oh, there he moves. And this is where I'll be having our sessions and GoToMeeting. So I look forward to working with each of you. I loved having lunch with you today. It was wonderful. So you need to prepare for our first meeting in GoToMeeting. It'll be 1 hour. And I am available, up until about 9 o'clock. From 8 to 9, I'm about ready for bed then. So I'm open October 19th, 20th, 21st, 23rd, and then Friday I'm having surgery. Then the 22nd through the 30th, I'm available. And also November 2nd through the 7th. If you want to have a meeting on Saturday, that's fine. I can definitely accommodate you. So you need to have your prospectus for your dissertation, the work that you've done in 772. And then you also need to have your annotated bibliography. You can send those to me in advance if you wish. That would probably expedite things so I can kind of take a look at what your topic is all about. And then we'll have some discussions about what the expectations are, the deadlines, and the Lunenburg text, which we'll be using chapter 7 to begin with, which is writing the literature review. The literature review is really the most crucial because this is where you decide if your topic is significant, if there's enough information about your topic, and enough literature that has been reviewed so that you can actually write about it. And then in chapter 1, you go back to chapter 1, and that's the introduction to your whole study. And so pretty much you've done everything by the time you've done chapter 2, because you can go back and easily fit in the problem, the purpose of your study, the research questions, definition of terms, and some of the critical issues that have to be addressed in chapter 1. Now that's in the Lunenburg text, that's chapter 6. So we'll be focusing on 6 and 7 in the Lunenburg text, the green text. And if you have any questions, I'm going to send you a link to GoToMeeting so that you can download the Citrix software before we meet. And then all you have to do once you are in GoToMeeting in that forum is share your webcam, and we'll look at your document. Both of our photos will be up, and we'll be talking to one another just like I'm talking to you today. And then we'll be looking at your document, and I'll be making recommendations and some suggestions for your edits. And once I'll be typing in the document, then I send it back to you with my name first and then your name, so it shows that it's been through an editing process. Okay? So I'm really looking forward to hearing about your topics, learning more about you. I love the idea of having a prayer chain going, and I hope that I'm going to kick off the first one. I hope that you'll pray for me and my shoulder surgery next Friday. I'm really hoping that I get full range of motion back and that the pain is not so bad. So it's a wonderful time to be working on your dissertation. We need excellent leaders in society. We need people who are committed to their work and have gone above and beyond to have what they call the terminal degree. I have worked with many doctoral students in my career at Pepperdine and at Concordia, and I love my work. I think it's kind of a blessing because I don't ever think of it as work. I just think of it as doing what I truly love. So in my 50 years in education, actually I think I'm 51 years in education this year, I have done just about everything. I've been a teacher, I've been a school administrator, I've worked on district projects. I've even opened a new middle school in South Orange County in Capistrano, where I think Kat is from Capistrano. So I have had a good career. I worked for the chancellor at the California State University System office in Long Beach and traveled to 20 campuses working on teacher education. which I really enjoyed. And then I've been at Pepperdine, Director of Teacher Education, and also working with school administrators and the doctoral students at Pepperdine. And then I left Pepperdine 10 years ago, went to Concordia, and I've been at Concordia ever since. Actually, I just retired from full-time faculty work at Concordia so that I could devote more time to raising my 16-year-old granddaughter. So we have a great time here. And I look forward to inviting you to my home in Huntington Beach. I'll make you breakfast or lunch or whatever, and we'll have a good session. Many students have said this really does help them with the writing process and getting over that hurdle that some of us have with the writing block. So I look forward to our continued work for the next 24 weeks. So God's blessings.